हेलो गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू न्यू वीडियो। सो गाइस, आज हम चेक करेंगे आईफोन 14 प्रो के ऑसम कैमरा फीचर्स एंड आई हैव माय कजन विद मी, इज गोइंग टू बी वॉकिंग यू थ्रू ऑल ऑफ इट. सो ओवर टू यू.
Hey guys, and thank you for inviting me on this channel. So guys, we have got hold of the latest edition in Apple 14 Pro in its trademark color purple. It's a 128GB model, and the best part is it comes with the three different lenses, which are 13mm, 24mm, and 77mm. Let's see how successful it is. And the reason we are making this video is basically to walk you through, guys, the entire beginner to advanced usage of this particular camera, right? So let's get started. So I'm just starting off with the camera from the bottom right corner. So the very first thing which we notice is it starts in the photo mode by default, which you can also change in the settings basically. And you can also see we have 0.5x zoom, we have 1, 2 and 3x optical zoom. So this is very amazing in a camera that we have 3x optical zoom, but you can go further in a digital zoom, 15x. So basically guys, ये 1, 2 or 3 times optical zoom में जा सकता है, and 15x maximum in digital zoom. 15x में of course जो pixels हैं वो pixelate होंगे and they will kind of not give you the exact clarity, but yes, it is good to take distant objects which are the quality will not be very sharp, but still you can capture those particular images. So 1, 2, 3, so these are some quick options, but if you want to be precise with your zoom angle, so you can also just click on it and this will give you this dial. Again, very interesting feature, especially when you're recording any videos. आप इसको toggle करके you can also be precise about your particular zoom levels. So let's switch it to 1x zoom, or you can also see from a 0.5 perspective, it's a wide angle lens. On the top corner you can see we have an option of flash on off, so some basic details. Then we have your night mode camera basically. So right now it's an auto turn on mode, but how it's going to work, so the moment you bring any object closer to the camera, it's going to auto detect the light levels. So like you can see, it's going to take a 3-second exposure shot, but right now since the lighting is adequate, so it will not take any night shots in this particular mode. You can turn this on or off by simple tap. Going further, let's go towards right. We have a live off or live on option. So it will give you an option to record the videos or see quick photos with 1 or 2 seconds before and after you click the shutter. So for filters, you can also see an option on this particular tab where you can switch with different settings which are pre-default or the filters which are already available from Apple. You can simply select them as per your wish, and you can also change the warmth and tone of your colors. So now to cover more options, just click on this particular arrow and this will pop up more features which you can use to take a perfect shot. So first three we already discussed. You have a flash, you have a night mode, and then you have a live on and off mode, and also the filters, we have covered that. Now scrolling towards right, we have an option to take the aspect ratio, which could be 4:3 or a square photo or a 16:9. Then it will give you an option to take an exposure changes, so you can either increase or decrease as per the darkness you want to include in your pictures. And then the timer, 3 settings, either it's off 3 seconds or of 10 seconds. And then in the end you have the filters which have more variety. Basically you can have vivid, dramatic, or different options which are available. Now guys, if you notice on the top right corner, all the settings which you apply, on the left or the right, it's going to show which all filters or which all exposure settings are applied. But there's one interesting feature which can be used by the advanced level photographers, which is the raw images. So now to turn that on, you have to go back into the settings of your iPhone, search for camera, under formats. Now you will see there are two different options. One is Apple Pro RAW and Apple Pro Res. So if you turn the Pro RAW, it will turn on the raw images, and for Pro Res it will be for raw video files. They are going to be huge in size, but Apple restricted them for 48 megapixels for images. So now since they are turned on, let's see what implication we have on the camera settings. And now on the top right corner you can see this option which have raw, which is it's not turned on, but you can do that by simple tap. So this is a very proficient feature which the advanced users can use if they know what they're editing. This is not at all meant for your beginner level photography, because this is just going to burn up your storage. So now, since we have covered the photo section, we can scroll through different modes which are available. So the next mode we can see is portrait, and again you can see some more options here. Yeah, you can either keep it as a natural light, studio light, contour, stage light, and so on. It will give you some amazing shots if you're taking portraits, or in the live format. It's going to give some great results. Then you can take a pano shot. Again, you have same level of optical zooms available. You can take a vertical or horizontal pano shots. And if you scroll towards the left, you have a video option, and there's again a very interesting feature. So if you just click on the photo section and turn towards right, it's automatically going to switch on video. So that's amazing. Very user friendly from Apple. And yeah, again, the best part is while recording videos, you can click on the shutter to also capture images. And at the same time, if you scroll towards left, it will take a burst shot. So video, now you can see the ProRes option is available because we have turned on from the settings. So again, use it only if you know what you are doing and you have to edit your videos through a professional setup, else you are going to burn up your storage again. And you will see the interesting part here is, the action camera settings. So in the top right corner, you can see there's an option which is called action mode. So it is an amazing feature now because it includes auto stabilization while you're capturing any shots while running while capturing the videos, or you have let's say taking the pictures of your pets or a marathon. It will give you some very great stabilization by the Apple iPhone. And now we can talk about the formats basically. So we have on the right side we have HD, 2.8K, 2.4. Of course the ProRes will not support that, so let's turn it off. Now we can have HD, 2.8K, and you can also switch to the different frame speeds. So if you scroll towards the left, you have cinematic view, and this will give a great kind of a focus on particular object. And then you have a slow motion available, and then a time lapse. So time lapse and slow motion will not go deeper into this topic, we're already aware about it, but cinematic is one of the great features you can use again for taking any videos. And this is going to put one particular object into the focus, and the rest everything will be blurred out. And the interesting part in cinematic is on the top right corner you can see a focus icon. When you click on that, you can change the depth of field. So let's take an example here. So if we are trying to record particularly cinematic with this subject, and for the depth basically you can switch around.
So guys, ये था एक quick video explaining in detail about all the options of your camera in your iPhone. Guys, ये features almost सभी iPhones में present होते हैं. तो आपको अगर ये वीडियो थोड़ा सा भी हेल्पफुल लगा हो तो प्लीज़ लाइक ज़रूर करना, एंड अगर आप इस चैनल पे न्यू हैं एंड आपको ये कंटेंट पसंद आ रहा है तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए, क्योंकि इससे हमें मोटिवेशन मिलेगी एंड हम आपके लिए और ऐसा कंटेंट इन द फ्यूचर ला सकेंगे. एंड गाइज, आपका अगर और कोई डाउट हो रिगार्डिंग एनी अदर अनकवर्ड सेटिंग ऑफ दिस कैमरा, then please guys ask me down in the comment section and I will be more than happy to send a personal reply. Now guys, lastly I would like to thank my cousin for covering all these camera features in detail, and don't worry guys, हम इसको आगे भी अपने वीडियोस में और बुलाते रहेंगे. Thank you so much for watching.